Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Malenia's Arsenal, the series where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every single weapon. And this episode we're going to be using Thollier's Hidden Needle, however you pronounce it. It is a sleep fist weapon. And before we get into it, I'd just like to say if you like the video, please do leave a like. Comment if you want to choose what's next. We've had a lot of people suggesting, and that's very exciting. And subscribe if you want to see more. Let's get into it, shall we? Concealed weapon used by Thollier, of a design generally favored by poison wielders for dark and subtle purposes. Like Saint Trina, who blossomed in the deep purple garden, a rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victims into an eternal sleep. So, this has a new status on it, by the way. The skill Sleep Evermore pierces the enemy deeply with a poison-coated needle that delivers eternal sleep. If the follow-up strike lands upon a foe who is already in a state of slumber or eternal sleep, it will deal significant damage. Anyway, Eternal Sleep is technically a new status. It behaves basically like sleep, except for the fact that now it puts them, if it is a non-boss enemy, it will permanently sleep them. Like, they will just be stuck forever. Alright, I gotta remember how to use fist weapons. I don't like fist weapons against Malenia. Other things, maybe, but Malenia especially, not what I would like to do. Thank you for the pivot game. Although, I gotta say, the uncharged R2 feels fine. That was just bad on my part. Charged R2. Does hit twice, okay. This weapon's probably fine, but my answer is probably... Oh, okay. I hit her too early. That's what happens there. I think just normal R2s are where you're at for damage. It's better than the other fist weapons R2s. Or a lot of them. Plus, this thing has thrust damage, which means I do get counter hits. I might need a little bit of practice with this weapon, though. It's one of the shortest weapons in the game as well. I guess you could use Spear Talisman. I don't think I'd recommend it. I mean, counter hits are nice, but this weapon already has... Part of the issue is it's got below average damage because it's also got split damage. And split damage on such low damage numbers already is not very impressive. We're gonna heal. Yeah. There we go. Look at that, almost a perfect use of Vow of the Indomitable. So if you're curious how this weapon measures up against Malenia, so far it's fine. I'm playing a little slow on my hits because I'm wanting to see if I can actually sleep her, but I think that's just the wrong answer. Like, at worst, we'll get a stagger, right? Sleep is notoriously bad for bosses. It's like madness if you wanted, which is just as bad, pretty much, because you get maybe one extra hit out of it. Maybe. As you can see, it's taking forever to dwindle her down. Whereas, in the next episode I'm going to do, you guys will probably like that one. It is going to be a fist weapon, the hand-to-hand martial arts weapon. Ooh, guys. I gotta say, weapon class is very exciting. I like 2 R2s. It's dirt cheap stamina-wise to use, and it weighs nothing, right? Plus it has sleep. So, like, if you can get over the range, it's actually, like, fine. And we're getting yellow damage on her. So it's not like we're doing bad damage, it's just not what I like to use against her. I much prefer a little bit of range. Oh, yep. Ouch. This is probably going to take 2 attempts, I think. I was really rough at the start of this. You can check her on that still. You can still get that, which is always nice. Oh, one thing I learned is that that punish is not available if you are off-host in multiplayer. The timing on it is so impossible because she staggers late into the animation. Later into it, so like her hits come out anyway. We can't go in on that one, unfortunately. Yeah. Good. I'm gonna say she doesn't really seem that sleepy. I guess she had enough rest from her chair beforehand, huh? But like, I don't know, this thing's doing as much as like, it's doing more than a straight sword would per hit. I will say that. We can't actually. Yeah, we gotta respect her on this now. I'll do a double hit. I mean, that was good damage. It was 3 hits. I put on the combo talisman thinking I could use the fist component of it better. And I mean, I'm getting a little bit of combo damage, but it's not much. Also, with how this weapon works, it opens us up to a lot of issues in phase 2. If she wants to use Attack the Clones, she just can, and we will probably be close when she does it. Can't heal here. She's waiting. There we go. I thought I could heal there. My bad. It happens every now and then. Mistakes happen, guys. I'm, this is probably more of a mobbing weapon, right? It might not hit super fast. Oh, I haven't even tried the weapon art against her for normal damage. I should check that. It gets like double damage on a sleeping target, but the actual damage I've not checked against her, which I should. There. 505. I think that's like the same as an uncharged R2, right? A little higher, but not much. And we had to trade for that. Alright, phase 2. We are here. I'm not a big fan of this so far, but the damage is actually fine. It's just the range. Oh, it weighs less than 1 weight. Okay. Probably gonna charge R2 here. Yeah. I forgot it hits twice if you do a fully charged R2. Gotta be not too fast about that. And I got hit. Ouch. Oh. This is rough in phase 2. Oh, I have the wrong physic tier on, guys. I put a new one on it, which just means I'm dead here, unfortunately. I was testing some damage stacking. That's why my damage is higher. Okay. I gotta change my physic tier. I was doing a DPS test, like stacking DPS test, and one of the things that they introduced is a new physic tier that gives you extra damage, 20% extra damage, so RTSR power, at the cost of losing 1% health per second, which is not really what we wanted here, when instead we could do like bubble tier. And then probably, you could do enhanced charge attacks probably too, for phase 2. Alright. I don't know what her sleep resistance is, but I think she's immune. I guess not immune, I know it's really high, I guess. Why did I drink my physic for phase 1? Whatever. We'll do it. You know, when I saw the weapon in the picture, I truly thought it was going to be like a... I didn't realize it was tiny, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Charged R2. Probably after these we can get a charged R2. New strat, I might want to try one-handing and doing charged R2s. Alright, the damage is higher. And that's nice. Yeah, I mean, this is good damage, right? I'm gonna heal here. She can't stop me. Yeah. Alright. Why did I start walking forward, game? Excuse me? That was my bad. I got ahead of myself because I got hit by waterfowl. Can't let yourself do that. You just gotta respect that you took the hit. Well, that's awkward. She did this really early. For a second time. I am, not very impressed with this against her. I really think it'll probably be fine for mobbing, right? That's just... That seems like what the solution would be, right? It's not great against bosses, but the fact that you can eternally knock somebody out and then get, like, basically stronger than a crit on them, I think is a big deal. Alright, let's check this crit damage. 400. Whoa, does it have bonus? No, it doesn't. That's just how strong crits are, right? Alrighty. This is why we run Blessed Blue Dew now, by the way. So that we never have to worry about FP. Really? She dodged out of the way of that, huh? Now we're doing, like, significantly better this time, though. I really thought she might do that, but I was really hoping she wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie, if you're gonna be using a fist weapon, don't use this one against bosses. Just like, you could run a similar build with like the Star Fist, right? And the Star Fist does insane damage compared to this. And it does bleed, and like, I don't know. This thing loses out in every aspect pretty much compared to other more competent fist weapons against bosses. Again, I'm not gonna call it bad yet, because I think... Well, it only does 42 sleep, but most things don't have super high sleep resist. I'll go with it. Alright. Alright. So you're talking... Assuming you don't wake something up by accident, most things have around 200 to 250, so they take like 6 hits. 6 to 10 hits to sleep. Like, practically in general, almost everything. And when you look at it like that, the fist weapons fix that really quickly, but like, mobs also just die by that point, right? I think it's the other issue, like, I'm doing significant damage still. So, I don't know. Is there something you're struggling against that requires sleep this badly? I feel like you're also better off just using Saint Trina's new sword that gives eternal sleep. However, one thing that's nice, and it works for either of the sleep weapons, I guess, really. Godskin Duo seem to stay asleep a lot longer. I shouldn't go in on that, by the way. That is very dangerous. Because if she chose Attack the Clone Star, I was just dead. Oh, that hit me. Wow. Alright. I'll take some stance damage. Oh, she fell asleep. It didn't do extra damage. Yeah. Alright. Go this way. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I got tapped by something and then it freaked me out and I panic rolled. See, panic rolls still happen no matter how good you are at the game. Anyway. She can sleep, it turns out. Oh yeah, by the way, charged R2 normally. That might just be better. We'll try out one-handing now, how about that? And since we're actually doing one-handing, I don't think Ritual Sword Talisman is it. We're actually gonna take this. No, we didn't get many crits, did we? We got one. Weapon art doesn't matter. I guess you might actually take, you take Axe Talisman, not Spear Talisman. Spear Talisman would be funny, but it's more situational, I think. I think the other idea with this weapon is you don't use it as a main weapon. You basically take it when an enemy sleeps and then you treat the weapon art as the crit from a sleep setup, right? Alright, two-handing is probably not the answer. Or one-handing is probably not the answer. Yeah, that's significantly more damage. Just that. We'll take a jump attack. Although, Axe Talisman makes charge attacks better, but that's okay. Chaser here, don't respect her. Wow, she clipped me with that, huh? That sucks. As you can see, it's also hard to keep pressure on her to keep sleep building up. We were hitting her quite a bit last time, and we still didn't get great sleep on her. I'm gonna heal after that. She wants waterfowl soon, I know. Maybe jumping talisman would be better. Claw talisman. There it is. Yeah, I think the jump attacks might be better here. Like, I'm doing more of them than I am charged R2s, is what I'm saying. They're both probably the best. One of these two talismans is probably what you want to use. This weapon is so short that half of the jump attack missed still, because it's a paired weapon. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm actually gonna swap talisman. Oh wait, I did have the claw talisman on. What am I talking about? Alright, if you just go ham on her, I guess that works too. I guess you could also just build up sleep, because your punches don't do that much, they don't do stance damage really, right? I also don't think that's very good, though. Maybe it is. Hold on. Oh, she's been slept. How does this work? It did do 2,000 damage. Okay, so that time it worked. And then she staggered again. Okay, hold on. We can make this work. Possibly. So we should run in and just start mashing R1 instead, right? Yeah, because the big thing to note with Fist, she staggers on the 5th hit. You see? So that one actually still causes stagger. Beat her up, yep. She should do the jump this time, yep. And then you punch her 5 times. Alright, new strat. Ha! Ha! Oh, if you didn't know, Vow of the Indomitable starts with, like, it has 4 frames of startup. Which means, if you're a few frames late, that can happen. So just don't let that happen, I guess. I think she might have slept there, actually. But we knocked her out of it instantly. Okay. Phase 2. Maybe you use the R1s more. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I'm learning still. I always have more to learn. Isn't that exciting? We'll do a jumping R2 though. We'll go a little bit early this time so that doesn't happen, by the way. We're actually gonna distance ourselves for Attack of the Clones. Yeah. And just run away from it. Whoa. That's still scary, dude. Give her a little bit of respect, and then get back to it. Get in there. I whiffed. That's okay. This weapon, all of a sudden, after changing my strat, I do feel a lot better about it. I'm not approaching on that one, though. It's not great, but, like, I have answers now sometimes. You just mash on her for this, get a stagger, or that. Okay. I still don't think it's great, but I'm learning more about how to combat her with fist weapons. One thing I learned is you use the R1s sometimes. It's all about timing for it, though. Oh, sad. This is good, though. I'm gonna heal here. It just felt right. Get her. Beat her up. Good, good. Punch. Don't be too afraid of committing, just obviously you gotta know how not to overcommit, right? And when I say overcommit, you're probably better off, if you're starting whiffing, go for 2 R1s, but if like the first one whiffs, you go for, just only go for a couple. If you can make it to the 5th one before she starts acting, you get a stagger, and then she breaks out, you breaks her out of her armor, which is kind of important. Alright, we're just respecting for a minute. You want to break her out of that? Yeah. Good. Poker. Roll 3 times if you've already started rolling. Ah. The only thing to note is I could still die here if I'm positioned poorly and she attacked the clones. But this is doing better against her now. Phase 2, it seems like it's going to be a little harder to sleep her, because she can just kind of clear the sleep with that, right? Alright, this is good. Oh, she's been slept. This is huge. Check this out. Yeah! Oh, didn't get the bonus damage. Dang. But you could tell. So the thing about sleep, it doesn't proc until after their animation has worn off. So she was slept even though she was in Waterfowl, which meant I was free to go in after Waterfowl, even though I was worried that Attack of the Clones existed. Just because she can't do it. She has no choice but to sleep afterwards. So I guess that's kind of nice, right? But like, I don't know. Anyway. Okay. My opinion is changing on the weapon. I am sorry for what I said earlier in the video. I don't think it'll be very good against Gideon, but it could be. I don't know what the timing is for enemies that have staggers for you to get the bonus crit damage. It looks like it has to be the first hit after sleep, maybe? It's hard to say. So yeah. I think it's fine, though. Let's see. These are the new fist weapons, okay. The other ones do... I think the Madness one's going to be really bad for me, just because Madness doesn't hurt her. Oh, wait, what? Okay, sorry. There's a couple things that those do that are really cool that I hadn't looked into. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Even though I said it has low range, and by low range, as you can see, it's really hard to tell. It's like a needle on the screen if you're not watching it like 1080p plus. There we go. You can see it there now. It actually has a little bit of range, and I say this because 2 of the fist weapons, the Poison and the Madness one introduced in this DLC, have 0 range. They just have fist range. Oh, I knew you'd come. What do you think his sleep resist is? It's a sad state of affairs. Dude, chill. It's not that serious, bro. I'm going in, dude. You can't stop me. Alright, he's been slept. It did get bonus damage on him there. He's gonna want to heal now. Right? I'm gonna heal to Fool, even though I'm like... Oh, screw that, dude. I'm gonna fight you for real. I mean, I always fight you like that, but like, you shouldn't be able to cancel out of that. Like, literally, that's just not how the attack is supposed to work. But I guess because I used an item, he rolled. Oh, I touched one. That's weird. Thank you for the pivot. Did you know that he can actually charge his spells? He never does, I swear. Thank you for rolling away. He got it back up immediately, huh? I want to sleep him again. Oh, that killed me, dude. My villain. Alrighty. I'm gonna give it one more go. I want to beat this man up. I know I'm supposed to stop if I lose. It's my own rules, though, I guess, so who really cares? The weapon's grown on me instantly, as soon as I figured out better how to use it. Wow, that tracked non-existently. Okay, dude, stop. And that clipped me. Oh my goodness. I think Fight 2 is going to go a lot worse. I didn't even hit him there? You kidding me? Alright, so he's just going to bully me, apparently, is the answer. I think Gideon input reading is some of the worst in the game, too, by the way. Dude, it's bad sometimes. Alright, I'm done with Gideon. He wins. I concede. Maybe the range is bad enough that it makes it really hard to push pressure on him. Let's go fight one last thing. I'm adding something new to this. I'm going to be learning the DLC bosses, and I thought what better way than to give at least one boss an episode one attempt. One or two attempts, right? I'm bad at Relina. I'm bad at Mesmer. It's okay to be bad. Let's get that out of the way. These things take time and they take practice. And I think this is going to show very well that I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. I just know how to fight Malenia, right? Ooh, 900 damage. Alright, this is DLC numbers. I forgot. They're just higher. I don't like her homing swords. Yeah, this one's gonna hurt, dude. Wait. She had part of the, like, Moonlight Butterflies leitmotif in there. Did you hear that? Alright, I'm going back and healing. I rolled so early. Oh. That was so bad of me. Wonder if she's got low or high sleep resist. Probably high, right? That's always cool. Whoosh, whoosh. This is a fight that I still have so much to learn about. I'm going in, dude. Just because you hit me doesn't mean I'm out. I don't mind these homing swords much. It's her other homing swords that really bother me, though. Wow, you can low profile so much. You seeing this? Sleep? You want to sleep, right? I know you do. Huh, run away. I mean, like, we're doing fine, right? You actually have to roll this, by the way. You can't jump over it, which is really sad to me. I thought you'd be able to jump over it. Holy cow. Oh, and then she's still staggered afterwards? Alright, hold on. I'm still gonna lose here. I'm really, really bad at phase 2, and I don't know if she's gonna open up with her big move. She is. I don't know how you are expected to dodge that without rolling yet. Maybe I can just, like, jump attack her to death. Nope. Well, hey. That's okay. That was cool. And it showed off kind of how the weapon art works. If you see purple, you start stabbing with L2. Anyway, that's actually where I'm going to call it. I know we only gave her one attempt, but I thought it was a pretty good attempt, and I don't want to ruin that with more. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for all of the support you've been giving me. We are doing amazing these days. I will see you guys next time, though. Bye.